Just when everyone thought Jennifer Garner had moved on for good, new reports reveal a surprising twist. Her growing closeness with ex-husband Ben Affleck is raising eyebrows, even as she plans her wedding to John Miller. In the ever-evolving landscape of Hollywood relationships, Jennifer Garner once again finds herself at the center of a delicate balancing act between past and present. Between the man she once called her husband, Ben Affleck, and the man she now plans to marry, John Miller. On the surface, the situation might appear simple. Two exes co-parenting their 3 children while one moves on to new love. But those who know Jennifer say the connection between her and Ben runs deeper than ordinary ex-spouse friendship, and it's quietly stirring emotions on all sides. A marriage that shaped a lifetime. Jennifer and Ben's story began nearly 2 decades ago. They tied the knot on June 29, 2005, and during their marriage welcomed 3 beautiful children: Violet, born December 1, 2005, Serafina, born January 6, 2009, and Samuel, born February 27, 2012. For 10 years, they built a life that mixed Hollywood glamour with a surprisingly grounded family routine. But in 2015, after months of speculation, the couple confirmed they were separating. Their divorce was finalized in 2018, even after their split. Jennifer and Ben managed what many separated couples struggle to achieve: a calm, functional, and respectful co-parenting relationship. They attended school events together, celebrated milestones, and always made sure their children felt supported by both parents. The closeness that never faded in the years since the divorce, Jennifer and Ben's bond has evolved rather than faded. Their shared experiences, Ben's recovery journey, Jennifer's steady emotional support, and their mutual love for their children have kept them intertwined. Those who have seen them together describe a kind of quiet understanding, a connection that doesn't need words. When they meet for family moments, their body language tells the story: gentle smiles, easy laughter, and the comfort of 2 people who know each other better than anyone else ever could. Photos from recent months show them standing close at their son Samuel's 13th birthday celebration in March 2025. One image, showing Ben resting an arm around Jennifer's waist as she focused on a paintball target, fueled talk that their connection might be growing more personal again. But according to insiders, that closeness isn't about rekindling romance. It's about rediscovering a familiar sense of emotional safety. Jen and Ben have always shared a powerful bond. One source told Radar Online, "It's built on love, trust, and family." Lately, they've been turning to each other for comfort, and it's deepened in a very natural way. The same insider clarified, however, that this isn't about them getting back together. Instead, it's about finding peace with someone who understands you completely, a person who has seen you at your best and worst, yet still stands by you. Enter John Miller, the man in Jennifer's present. Since mid-2018, Jennifer has been in a relationship with businessman John Miller, the CEO and chairman of Cali Group. Their relationship began quietly and matured over time. They briefly split in early 2020 but reunited in 2021, and since then, their romance has only grown stronger. By 2025, the two were engaged and planning their future together. Friends describe John as grounded, private, and deeply respectful of Jennifer's world, including her close relationship with Ben. But even patience has limits. After the affectionate photos of Jennifer and Ben surfaced, John reportedly voiced his discomfort. According to a March 2025 report, he warned Jennifer that he didn't want to see similar moments again and hinted that their relationship might suffer if boundaries weren't maintained. In May 2025, another report claimed that John didn't want Ben attending the couple's upcoming wedding, a request that reportedly caused some tension between them. It wasn't about jealousy, insiders say, but about setting clear emotional lines between Jennifer's past and her future. Jennifer's boundaries. Firm but compassionate despite the public chatter, Jennifer remains steady and composed. Those close to her insist she knows exactly what she's doing. She's been open about her feelings, grateful for the history she shares with Ben, but also certain that chapter has closed. One insider quoted her as describing Ben as like a brother. It's her way of defining the connection, strong, loyal, and unbreakable, but no longer romantic. There are firm boundaries. No late-night visits, no shared vacations, and no lingering confusion about what's next. Jennifer's heart belongs to John, but her compassion for Ben remains, rooted in years of shared experiences and parenting responsibilities. It's a delicate balance, but one she manages with maturity and grace. Jennifer knows her loyalty to her children requires unity with Ben, while her loyalty to her fiancé requires clarity and trust. Hakari Ars. The emotional reality behind the headlines. For many, Jennifer's situation reflects a deeply human truth. Sometimes relationships don't end cleanly, they transform. When you share years of love, family, and history, that bond doesn't disappear. It simply changes shape. Jennifer's connection with Ben has evolved into something rare, not romantic love, but familial affection. It's the kind of relationship that allows them to sit side by side at their child's event, share a laugh, or lean on each other in hard times without crossing emotional boundaries. As one source explained, they've weathered addiction, heartbreak, and years of co-parenting. That kind of history creates a bond most people will never understand. For John Miller, stepping into a relationship where the ex-husband is still very present isn't easy. But he's reportedly chosen patience and respect, understanding that Jennifer's life and her family come as a package deal. In recent interviews and reports, John has been described as supportive and understanding. He's not trying to erase Ben from Jennifer's life. Instead, he's learning to coexist with that history while building his own future with her. Where things stand. Now today, Jennifer Garner stands as a symbol of emotional maturity in Hollywood, someone who manages to balance her past, present, and future without drama or bitterness. She continues to co-parent lovingly with Ben Affleck, ensuring their children grow up surrounded by stability. She also continues to nurture her engagement to John Miller, whose relationship with her is described as strong and rooted in respect. There's no romantic reconciliation with Ben, just a deep friendship that transcends their old wounds. Her story isn't about rekindling lost love. It's about redefining what love means when marriage ends, but family remains. A new chapter, built on respect. Jennifer Garner has made it clear. Her heart is moving forward with John Miller, but she will always share a permanent bond with Ben Affleck, not as a wife, but as a trusted friend, co-parent, and part of the same family fabric. In a world quick to speculate about rekindled flames, Jennifer reminds us that emotional closeness doesn't always mean romance. Sometimes it means peace, forgiveness, and understanding, the kind that only comes from years of shared life. Her story shows that love can change form without disappearing. It can grow softer, wiser, and more enduring. And for Jennifer, that balance between affection for her past and commitment to her future may be the truest kind of love there is.